Hey guys, I hope we're doing well. Today I'm going to talk a bit about routine and structure and how important that is in early sobriety. If you're starting out on your own journey now, maybe you're in your first few days, routine and structure is going to be so important. Going back 18 or 19 months ago now, when I started on my own journey, I had lost all structure and routine in my life. And I think if you've been struggling with alcohol, cocaine, porn addictions, this type of stuff, it starts to leak into every area of your life. And routine and structure can fall apart. And that was what happened with me. Staying up all night, letting people down, just totally unorganized. When I started to get clean and sober, I quickly realized I needed to start small, with small changes, and get some structure back into my life. I moved to New Zealand, 2 weeks of sobriety. And when I got there, I thought, right, I'm going to start just with some small stuff, making my bed at first. I'd forgotten how to make a bed. I hadn't made it in so long, just unorganized, and didn't care because I was stuck deep in addiction. And when you're in that position, things like that, you just stop caring about. So if you're just in your first few days watching this, I would say start with small changes. It could be just making your bed, going to bed at the same time every night. One of the biggest things I've learned on my clean and sober journey is that small changes really do start to compound over time. When you get to that first 3 months clean and sober, 6 months, then a year, you look back and you can really see that all these little changes start to add up, start to compound. And that is it's a really good feeling. When you start on the journey, you don't have much behind you. You're just starting small change. Over time, it will add up. If you can stick with it, you will see the results. I firmly believe that routine and structure it's one of the most important things in sobriety. During addiction, routine and structure totally fall apart. When you get clean and sober, I think it's got to be a massive part of your life. Solid routine and good structure in place. One of the things as well with good routine and structure is that it keeps things in place. When I look back at some of the relapses I had, it was often because I lacked any structure. Maybe I had too much time on my hands, things like that. And when you have plans in place, routine in place, it can really help keep you sober, keep you on a good path, especially at the start. As time goes on, you start to build a life more naturally. Different areas of your life start to build up, and you might not need to be as strict on yourself as you were at the start. But for those first few weeks, first few months, solid structure, solid routine can really push your life forward in a massive way. I remember it was 3-4 years ago when I did a rehab, just a 30-day rehab. And one of the things I noticed about it was super structured. And I can see why. Everything was on time every day at a certain time. And although I didn't gain a huge amount from rehab personally, I can see how the structure really helps people, and I put that into my own recovery, especially at the start. Another thing with creating good routines is that it creates momentum. Over the weeks, over the months, things start to add up. And I think momentum in recovery and rebuilding your life is super important. It's really good seeing these little wins add up over time. Increases your motivation to be sticking with it, especially at the start, because those first few weeks, months can be incredibly difficult. Emotions all over the place, everything's new, living life without destructive behaviors. It's all new. It's difficult at first. So guys, if you're early in your recovery, please look into creating good routine and structure. If you're interested in addiction recovery, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like more help, strategies, advice on maintaining sobriety, rebuilding after addiction, sign up to my email list. The link is in the description and in the comments. I'm going to be posting out content every couple of weeks with that. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Have a great weekend.